And we've got a big transfer to discuss. It's not official yet, but it's Fabrizio Romano official. Florian Wirtz making the move to Liverpool for a reported fee of 150 million euros. That's a club record for Liverpool and nearly double the previous club record, which they spent on Darwin Núñez, as you can see there, just about 3 years ago. Mark, I want to start with you on this because it's a Premier League record as well. It's easy to get blown away by the numbers. Should we be?
Well, it's not done yet. I have to say that, first of all. Obviously, the window closed in Europe today, and it's not done yet. That is a big leap from what Liverpool previously offered. So I think there's still a bit of work to be done. So I think we all know that Florian Wirtz is going to be a Liverpool player soon, but I still think there's a bit of negotiating to do between the two clubs. So yes, it will happen, but it's not happened yet. But ultimately, it'll be a British record transfer. It'll be one of the biggest transfers ever. And I think Liverpool are paying for, as you know, one of the players that is, capable of becoming one of the best players in the world. Florian Wirtz is a superstar in the waiting. He's potentially Germany's best player. He'll be a superstar at the World Cup next summer, and he will make Liverpool a better team. He can play in that hole between the midfield and the front three. He will make Liverpool a very strong team next year. And it's a real coup for Liverpool to get him, because let's not forget, Man City wanted him, Bayern Munich wanted him. So the fact that Liverpool have won the race to sign him shows what a good place the club are in right now.
Stevie, does the money matter? I mean, it's such a huge number. It's almost double what they paid for Núñez.
I'm tempted to say the money doesn't matter, because today they're getting paid so much. They're pulling in so much money that it almost doesn't register.
What about the pressure it puts on a player?
I don't believe that there'll be any more pressure on Florian Wirtz than he will put on himself. When you make such a big move and you're expected to go and be the linchpin of a club the size of Liverpool, I think there's plenty of pressure. I don't think the money comes into it whatsoever. Absolutely not. The only question is, where does he play? What position do Liverpool play him in?
Where would you want to see him?
I think potentially I would prefer to see him start as a false nine. I think it's important that Liverpool start the season well, and so to throw him into the middle of the park, obviously he's a guy that wants to be going forward, but you got to respect the Premier League. You can't just think you're going to just go and outplay everybody all the time. So I would prefer to see him start as a false nine, see how it goes, and then build from there.
Don, you agree with that?
I do. I think when I watched Liverpool last season, I thought their best performance was played when Luis Diaz played as a false nine. I think he suits that number 9, that false 9, where you come in the hole. If you think Firmino coming in the hole for Salah and Sadio Mane, that's what they done last season. This is how I think they'll try and line up. I mean, don't forget, they've got so much firepower. I think that's also what they're buying. But you look at that team there, and it's very, very impressive. I think, as Oggy said there, with Florian Wirtz signed for Liverpool, that massively scares Man City. It massively scares Arsenal. Anyone that thought Liverpool didn't have that type of signing in them, well, FSG just went out there and just blew that transfer record apart. On top of the new money they're going to get for Adidas, on top of the money they got from the Champions League campaign, on top of the money they got from winning the Premier League, that's my projected 11, and it's very, very strong.
Can I just say that I wasn't sure initially about the Wirtz signing.
Why?
Well, because in my mind, I preferred a goal-scoring centre forward. That was what I had in my mind initially when the season ended. But when I look at that, I look at what Don's put out. You're going to have no problem getting people in the box. Those 3 behind Wirtz are going to be in the penalty box. So to me, the first thing that comes to me is that negates me wanting a goal-scoring centre forward.
You agree with that, Ale? As the number 9 on the panel?
I always would want a forward playing on the field and leading the line in the attack. But that is coming from the perspective of somebody who wanted to be on the field, and therefore we need a forward out on the field.
Forget the false 9.
Yes, how about a true 9, a real 9. Regardless, the role of Florian Wirtz, what I would want him to be at Liverpool is to have the freedom to go and find the game wherever he wants to. He has a really good feel for the game in the attacking half. He has a really good feel as to where the spaces are going to be. Sometimes he goes out wide, sometimes he goes underneath. He's willing to run in behind. He's a good dribbler. He's a good passer of the ball. But all of that comes with the freedom for him to feel the game and to go find it. I don't know that Liverpool is going to give him that freedom, but I do think that that's where he is at his best. In terms of the expectations of Florian Wirtz and what he may think coming into Liverpool, or whether that pressure is going to be something that is somehow is going to make him a lesser player, not the case at all, at least not in my estimation, and at least not what I have seen from him. There's a lot of I'll show you kind of attitude from Florian Wirtz. Give me the ball. I'm not hiding. Give me the ball. I'm a problem solver. I'm a game changer. I'm a game breaker. This is the way that he approached his games at Bayer Leverkusen. And dare I say, at Bayer Leverkusen and in Bundesliga, Florian Wirtz just kind of was sort of flying under the radar for a couple of years. But you cannot deny that when he gets in the ball, the game changes dramatically. And he did for Bayer Leverkusen. And of course, the success of Bayer Leverkusen kind of put him on a completely different level where now people were paying attention. And you look at Florian Wirtz, and it's hard to choose or to find a flaw to his game when he's given the freedom to go and find the game.